It's twilight on the eve of Kurukshetra. The battlefield is silent, as if every warrior, every weapon, and every breath is waiting for the universe to decide what happens next. Arjun turns to Lord Krishna, not as a warrior, not as a human, rather as someone who is feeling the weight of tomorrow press against his spine. And he asks, why do we wait? Even when we know what must be done, why do we keep waiting? Krishna doesn't answer immediately. He lets the silence stretch long enough to feel as if the world itself is leaning into here. And then he replies, humans believe that actions need permission, whereas the universe only responds to momentum. How sweet, isn't it? This is such a small thing that we all aren't able to understand sometimes. On that evening, on one evening, as I sat with this line, it didn't feel ancient. Rather, it felt like a warning given to us ages and ages ago to a generation that lives in a world that moves faster than the people who govern it. And guess what? It turns out to be true. Because the more I sat with this idea, the more magical yet uncomfortable it became. Because this isn't a story about war. Rather, it's a story about how an entire future collapses, not because evil rises, but because the good hesitates to move forward. We all love the idea of expertise, don't we? We worship it, actually. We put it on a pedestal and we chase it for years. And then, once we finally achieve it, the world politely informs us that the rules have changed. And now, this is a paradox that we may fall into, but we need to move forward from it. We need to understand that tomorrow doesn't belong to the people who are experienced. Tomorrow doesn't belong to the ones with an immaculate 5 year plan. Rather, tomorrow belongs to the early movers, the one who gets up first and moves forward. When I started first with my journey as a climate activist and as a young author, it was difficult because I was highly underqualified wherever I went. I was 12. And being in seventh class, I don't think it counts as the qualification we all need to fit into the society that we have. And when I started first with Rising Changemakers, my organization, it was difficult. Not because I had everything planned out, I did not. Not because we had great resources, we didn't. Not because I was experienced, I was most certainly not. But the point was that we kept moving forward. We stumbled, we tried again, and then also we learned something out of it. We all worship the idea of the fact that we'll be more experienced one day. We'll wait till we achieve the perfect experience that we want to move forward, to create a legacy to mark the world. But that's wrong, isn't it? Because if you keep waiting to achieve something first, if you keep waiting to be perfect at that certain skill, you'll keep waiting all your life. And it will turn into a cycle because you'll be always solving yesterday's problems. This is something that this generation needs to understand. This is something that we should promote everywhere we go. You know why? Because this is a paradox where everything feels so uncertain, where everything feels so not in plan, but we have to move forward. Starting Rising Changemakers was difficult for me, not because not because I couldn't take a step forward, but it became difficult because sometimes people judge you. Every room you walk into, people question you. So the things that I lacked as experience, I try to make up for with urgency. Now, urgency isn't something that is taught to people. Urgency is something that you feel. And when you felt it deeply enough, it carries you into rooms and conversations you'd never thought you'd be a part of. And sometimes, even those rooms you were not supposed to be in. And that is how we grew. Today, we have reached around hundreds and thousands of people, planted more than 1,000 trees, created programs, projects, and opportunities for many people. Why? Because it was a belief of a certain young girl, a 12-year-old kid, that it will happen someday. And that is the paradox you're waiting. You feel that you're safe. Rather, it makes you cost your future. Arjun stood on the battlefield waiting for an answer to the question that why do we wait? And Lord Krishna answered that the universe does not wait, and neither should we. Because the story of Kurukshetra isn't just mythology, it's a mirror. And the more you look into it, the more you realize that history isn't made by those who follow rules. History is made the moment you step up, the moment you decide to move forward. Thank you so much.